What they're testing when they give you one of these is see if you can cross-link things, and that's what we're going to be doing again using ratio. Although this is conversion, we're using ratio to solve the conversion. We've got here a piece of paper, a print, a picture. You should see, read the question, make sure you get all the facts. It tells you the size which is shown in the image. Obviously they don't draw it to scale. And what do they want you to do with that? Well, they want to enlarge it to a size A4, but they give you the size of the paper that you need to enlarge it such that perhaps it can fit. The question is, does it fit or not? Notice they do give you the conversion, and that is exactly what I remember it as. 1 inch equals 2.54 centimeters. All right, so let's see what we've actually got here. We have got, set that, yeah. We have the original picture given to us, not to scale, and that was 3 3/4 fractions, and we have 5 1/2. Now they say that you want to enlarge it, want to double it. So what would that give us? That would give us a piece of paper that is double 3 1/2. 2 3s are 6, that's 1 1/2, so it's 7 1/2 inches. Right. 5 double 5 is 10, plus that is 11 inches. So this is what she hopes to be able to do. The question is, will it fit on a piece of paper that is, what was it? Let's have a look. Make sure you get it right. 21. So this is 21 centimeters, and the other one is 29.7. 29.7 centimeters. These are inches. So the question is, will it fit on that? Ratio, they gave us, go back and check, always check. 1 inch is 2.54. They said that 1 inch will convert to 2.54 centimeters. Sorry, that's from my drafting days. That's an old thing that means inches. You know, the 2 thing means inches. I used to be a draftsman many years ago. They didn't have computers then. All done by hand. Right, so ratio we have. Now what we want to end up with, we put it on the top, is the best way. It doesn't have to be. I'm going to do centimeters over inches, CH, as a ratio. Right, always state as ratio, so it is absolutely clear that they don't think, oh, he's gone for a fraction. No, you haven't. You've gone for ratio, centimeters to inches. Now we have here for width, we have given 2.54, 2.54 1 inch. That's centimeters, and that will be equivalent to, we want to enlarge it, we want to double it, so the double is 7 1/2. Right, That's the original. We want to double it, 7.5. We want to convert this to the double, so the inches has to change to 7.5. Question is, how many of these are there? Well, if we multiply the bottom, 2.54 over 1, multiply the bottom by 7.5, it's equivalent to 1 times 7.5 is 7.5. Multiply the bottom by that, you also have to multiply the top by that. And yeah, let's use a calculator, shall we? And it's turned up on the wrong screen. Okay, now this calculator I can... No, I don't need to use fraction. I just need to multiply that by 7.5. Okay, look, 2.54. Yeah, I will use fraction. Times. Use the fraction. We want... oh. No, I won't use fraction. Let's do that again. We have 2.54 times 7.5 is 7.5. 7.5, and that would give me yeah, 1905. So if we change the 1 inch to 7.5 inches, the 2.54 centimeters changes to 19.05. That is centimeters over inches. Okay, that tells them it's not a fraction. It tells them it's not a fraction. So now we know the conversion of that, which is 19.05. Want the conversion of that, of this here. Okay, so that's the width. We now want to do height. Okay, so we have 2.54 centimeters for each of 1 inch as a ratio. That is equivalent to, and we want to make the inch size for height 11, so we put 11. To change that to 11, we multiply this by 11, so we have to multiply that by 11, so it is 2.54 times 11, and that will give me centimeters to inches. To be a dot there, to be a dot there, and that will give me, again, let's use our trusty calculator, move that across, clear, 2.54, always make sure you get the right figures, times, not plus, times 11, and that will give me, notice it always does it as an exact thing, if it can. No, don't hit delete. No, convert that. 27.94. So that is 27.94 over 11. See, so the centimeters there is 27.94. So that is that, and this one here is 27.94 centimeters. Will it fit? This is less than that, so that bit's okay. That is less than that, so yes, the answer is yes, it will fit. See the way that ratios are very, very useful. This is not the way you would have been shown, but it works absolutely beautifully. It does work. As long as you tell them what you're doing, you'll get away with it. You'll surprise them, but you will get away with it. How would you do that if it was the way they wanted you to do? Okay, they say that each inch is that amount in centimeters. Here we got 7.5, so it is 7.5 inches, but for each one we have that, so it is 7.5 times that, 2.54, and that would equal, it should give us exactly the same answer as before. Better, otherwise I'm going to wonder what I did wrong. 7.5, keep the decimal, times 2.54, and we have at 1905, and there it is, 1905. That is quicker than using the ratio method, but you can understand what is happening when you use the ratio method. In effect, you are doing the same thing here. Now look, 7.5, we converted that. 11, we want to convert 11, so it is times 2.54 equals, and again we have 11 times 2.54, and we have 27.94, 27.94, and that matches this here. What do you do with the units of measurement? Now this is a thing that's not often shown. It's not often shown. Conversion involves units of measurement. A unit of measurement. Think of 3 centimeters. Now it says unit of measurement. Unit. Unity. That is 1. So it's just 3 lots of 1 centimeter. 3 of 1 centimeter. All right, that is your unit of measurement. So see what happens. They can cancel out. Get rid of that. And I've got a feeling this is going to confuse you, but I'm going to proceed. Just remember what went before. All right, if this confused you, just remember what went before. 7.5 inches. We want to convert it to centimeters. We got 7.5 of, multiply is the mathematical equivalent of, I'll use a different colour for units of measurement, I think. Yeah, let's use a different colour. 7.5 inches of, or 7.5 of 1 inch. Put it in a bracket, okay? So we've got 7.5 of 1 inch, unit of measurement. Now I want to convert that, I want to convert that to centimeters. Now the conversion factor, pen size had changed, does that sometimes. Conversion factor, we want to multiply that by, there is 2.54, change colour, of 1 centimetre, and by ratio fraction format to 1 of, change the colour, of is multiply really, 1 inch. So we've now got units of measurement for that one, units of measurement for that one, units of measurement for that one. Now in the same way you can have 2 times 4 equals 8. You can swap these two round. 4 times 2 still equals 8. You can move things around for multiply. I'm going to move these things around. I'm going to put this one here under that one. Okay, so we end up with this. Go back to white. I shouldn't do that. 7.5 we want that colour there when it works, times 1 inch. Alright, 7.5 of 1 inch. Put the line across. Move this to underneath 1 of units of measurement, 1 inch, close bracket, times, that's that times there, 2.54, 2.54, and the pen size has changed again. Alright, of 1 centimetre. Now look, in the same way you can cancel out in fractions, you can cancel those out. They've disappeared. The units of measurement here have disappeared. Only ones we got left is that. 7.5 divided by 1 is 7.5. So what we end up with is 7.5. Now the only unit of measurement we got is centimetres, but it is times 2.54, and it is centimetres, and of course that would give me what I'm after. So we have 7.5 times 2.54 equals that, which is 1905, and the unit of measurement is centimetres. This is how you manage unit of centimetres. Now I'm expecting this to confuse you a little bit, but it does work. The units of measurement behave exactly like numbers. Okay, so I got 1905, and that's what they had there. Now quite often in schools they sort of miss out units of measurement. They just get the number and say, well, of course this is centimetres. This is why it works. Right? Now if this confuses you, don't worry about it. Just remember the way I showed you before.